Welcome to the Rusted Garden Homestead. I just did a video, showed you how to build this. I'm going to give you 3 options to really secure the bottoms in different ways. And I'm going to show you, 3 ways starting from cheapest to most expensive. These are secured with rebar. A piece of rebar to set this up costs about $5, so it's kind of expensive. So I wanted to give you some alternatives. I also want to thank Larry S. for giving me one of the alternatives. He is a subscriber that commented on this video. So real quick, this is 3/4 inch PVC pipe, perfect for making these kind of low tunnels. You can make these out of 1/2 inch PVC pipe, 3/4 inch PVC pipe. You can secure them with rebar, just like I showed you. Perfect for the ground. You just hammer in the rebar, the piece slides right over it. When you're buying the pieces, 3/4 inch, 1/2 inch rebar, you just have to make sure the rebar fits into there. The pieces that you need for really securing the PVC to the ground, to the raised bed, piece of rebar, 18 inches. That's about $4 to $5. You can get these, they're not really C-clamps, these are for conduit when you're doing electrical work. They're called, let's just look, 2-hole strap, but they look like a C. This is 1 inch, this is 3/4 inch PVC. These just get attached right to the side. 4 of them, under $2. So you can create a way to secure your PVC pipe to your bed much less expensively than putting in a $5 piece of rebar there and a $5 piece over there. The other cool thing that you can go, this is 3/4 inch PVC, this is 1/2 inch PVC. This will actually fit right into here. It's going to be a little more flimsy, but it's still going to work for a hoop house, or a low tunnel I should say. And the whole length of that 3/4 inch piece, it was $9. So we're going to cut that into 18 inch pieces and use it to slip the 1/2 inch PVC in. I'll show you how to do it. All you want to do is, if you're going to use a build where you make the hoops that are like right there with a 3/4 inch piece, then you want a 1 inch base for this to slip in. If you're going to make the hoop out of a 1/2 inch, then you want it to slip into a 3/4 inch base. It's going to make sense. All right, let me show you. Here are the 3 options to secure PVC to the ground or to beds. And you can really use these however you want. If you get a 10-foot piece of PVC, the hoop is going to be a little bit higher. This was an 8-foot piece of 1/2 inch PVC, a little bit lower. Let's start with the least expensive way to do it. If you have a wood frame, and you could do this with metal too, you'd have to use bolts. You'll need a bolt on the other side rather than a screw that goes into the wood. But these are the 2-hole straps. Just go to the electric conduit aisle of your big box stores. They look like a C. This is 3/4 inch PVC, so you want a 1 inch 2-hole strap. And you need 2. You want one up top, one down at the bottom. That's going to really secure the PVC to the wood frame. They really cost $1 for this side, $1 for the other side. They were about $2 for 4 of them. Same thing you would do for the smaller piece. This is a 1/2 inch, so these are 3/4 inch. You always go up one size. The next way to do it that's least expensive is to take 3/4 inch PVC, cut it into 18 inch pieces. If you buy an 8-foot piece, I don't know, this turns out to be about maybe $2, a little bit more per piece. A little more expensive than $1, so we're at $2. You just hammer it into the ground just like that. So you take this, hammer it in, hammer one in on the other side, and this just slides right in there nicely. So this is going to stay nice and secure. If you wanted to do just the 2-hole straps, you just set it up like that. See if I can do this. And you slide it in. Perfect. The rebar is the most expensive. That's great. Maybe you don't have a wood frame or anything to screw the 2 straps in. It's still going to work. Hammer in the rebar, and then you would take your 1/2 inch piece, because remember, this is a 1/2 inch piece of rebar. You're going to take your 3/4 inch piece of PVC and it would just drop right on there. And this is more expensive. It's like $4 or $5 for an 18 inch piece of rebar, but this is what you might need to use if you were just setting it up on the ground. It's nice and strong. 3 options to secure PVC to your frames, to the ground, so that you can build low tunnels or any kinds of different designs. I like to give people options, so we have, again, about $1, about $2 for this one, and then about $5 for this one. Of course, the cost of the pipe is going to run you an 8-foot piece to a 10-foot piece is going to be anywhere from $6, $7 to $10 or $11, but it's really worth it, really versatile, and save money with securing the PVC to your frames or the ground. Thanks so much for watching. Please check out my seed shop at therustedgarden.com. And thanks again, Larry S., for the suggestion of the bigger piece of PVC that goes right into the ground.